UNCW men's soccer found out its NCAA tournament fate on Monday. They will host Presbyterian Thursday night at UNCW Soccer Stadium. Head coach Aidan Heaney now to discuss the reaction. And coach, you have to be pleased to be heading back to the NCAA tournament. Your third appearance, your second at-large bid in 4 years. What was the emotion like seeing your name come up on the board?
It was great relief, Eric. We've been sitting here waiting after yesterday's result in the final where we came up short yesterday. So it was just relief to be selected, and I'm just so happy for these seniors. They get to play and continue this journey, and the fact we got a home game as well is tremendous. We want our fans to be out there. We want that support, the local support. So all in all, couldn't be happier.
You take a look at the fact that even though you didn't win the conference tournament yesterday, the selection committee selected you on that body of work that you had.
Yeah.
Give us a sense of that body of work and what you think might have swayed the committee to put you guys into the tournament.
Yeah, well, we've had some big wins. The two wins against two top 25 teams. I think we had four wins in the top 50. Beating Carolina and beating Coastal Carolina as well on the road. Those were huge for us, and and then we played the NC States, and we've had some difficult games, and the league is a very tough one as well. So I was optimistic that we'd done enough from the earlier part of the season. As you get into the conference play and you get down to the wire, it gets a little bit more difficult, and you drop some games. So thankfully the committee chose us, and that's what our players come here to do. They come here to compete for CAA championships, and we want to compete for national championships too. So that's what we try and strive for, and that's our ambition, and we get an opportunity.
Obviously, not a lot of players have experience in the NCAA tournament, but you do have a handful of guys who played in that game in 2014, in those two games against Bucknell and Virginia. How important is it for those guys to share their experience and guide these younger players into the tournament on Thursday?
Yeah, we've got a difficult, Presbyterian have had a really good couple of results and have, to win the Big South. So having those guys who have been in this situation before, I think will help the younger guys. And honestly, I think yesterday as well, playing in a final, in the CAA final as well, we learned from those moments and those experiences, and this is another chance for us to hopefully put some things in that we didn't maybe do yesterday or in some other big games during the season, and that we're prepared for it.
And finally, just the quick turnaround now, not knowing that you were going to get into the field. What do you guys have to do to get ready for that Thursday night matchup against Presbyterian, a team that you're going to have to learn quite a bit about in a short amount of time?
Yeah, we have a short turnaround to learn more about Presbyterian, which just don't know a lot about them. I know John Potter, the head coach, we've done it for a number of years. He's done an outstanding job there with the Blue Hose. So for us, it's nice to be that we don't have to travel. We've been on the road here since last Wednesday, so we're away for about 5 days, and I think that helps us being in our own environment, and then not having to get on a bus and travel and stay in hotels. I think that's going to help us, and the preparation starts now.
UNCW in the tournament for the third time in program history. Coach, thanks for the time. Congratulations.
Thanks, Eric.